Titanic Part 2, Return of the Iceberg.
Return of the Iceberg. Does Jack survive this version?
I've seen a meme where they took a picture of the door and then they like took a chalk line and like outdrew how both people could have fit on the door easily. And there's like 8 different ways.
I know, like
it's like she could have scooted over.
Clearly, she just wanted him dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Definitely.
She's like, I'm gonna collect that insurance money.
Oh yeah, they weren't married though.
Fair enough.
He just drew her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good insurance. Good insurance cash in. All right, hey, what's up, everybody?
How's it going?
So, welcome back. We're not doing anything too special today.
Nope.
Should be kind of a simple day.
We got a Subaru on the road now.
We do.
Runs.
We do.
Makes
The
noise.
Legacy is on the road, as you guys saw in the last video. That we finished buttoning everything up, and it went out the door. And so we did a little bit of basic street tuning to it. And right now it's getting broken in, so that's exciting part. We're making progress.
Start putting miles on it.
Yeah, exactly. So nothing too exciting to show just yet. So we figured, like, why not take advantage of the time that we have here today and do some cleanup here in the garage and kind of clean this nightmare of mess up here.
Yeah, we have quite
Yes, you might recognize what that motor
collection of
is.
stuff hanging out over here.
Yeah.
That we need to make way for some new projects coming in.
Exactly. Exactly. So, and not to mention, like, we're gonna make some color changes here in the shop as well. The red, like, might look kind of cool, but when it comes to filming, like, you have to desaturate the hell out of the video.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we look just orange or reddish tint. It's kind of terrible. So we're gonna be making some little more monochromatic changes to the shop and organizing, and just kind of opening up this doorway because it's such a narrow. The original plan was to put an actual door here, but it'd be nice to have this thing open up in the summer months if we need to haul bikes back and forth or car parts.
Be able to block it off in the winter months so we can stay warm on this side.
Keep the heat in here, yeah. As you guys remember when we were building the pit cruisers last year, I hadn't gotten to putting a door on here, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, but it was a hideous tarp that was like this big blue ugly ass tarp that was covering this thing, and that was it. So we're gonna do something a little prettier. It's gonna have zips on it. You guys are gonna see how we're putting all that together. So thanks for joining us for another journey.
Yeah.
Very mild
another project.
journey. Yeah. And later on, we'll probably run and grab some grub and take you guys for a ride in the Subaru. Yep. So hopefully the audio works in the Subaru, because the exhaust did not like, it's like, the mid pipe is the donut style one, so that's actually, doesn't have a flex section, but the donut style like allows for a little bit of articulation there. So the down pipe had just a straight flange, straight 2-bolt flange, and then it tries to mate up against that stock donut flange, which is pretty thin at the top there, and it's just it moved a little bit, and now it's pretty much open down pipe, so it's a little obnoxious.
Yeah, so not only will the audio be iffy, but we deal with exhaust fumes as well.
A little bit. It's not too bad.
Not too
Thankfully, the Legacy is pretty tight, pretty buttoned up. But and then we use the heat is just on the recirc setting, so it's a little better that way. Okay. Anyway, we digress. So yeah. All right, you guys join us on our task.
Yeah.
Task. All right. Sweet. So first step. Let's just take everything off. Move everything back. All this junk. Yeah, dude. It's running. Woo!
All the time.
Biggest sunroof ever. Yeah, so, you know, a lot of people have different opinions on breaking in engines. And what I'm going with is I'm just following IAG's feedback. So I figure they're kind of like the best when it comes to building motors. I mean, they literally have the gold block, which is a $14,000 short block, I believe. It's a masterpiece. Oh, it's a billet block and everything. It's incredible. So their break-in procedure is the same for all of the motors they do, whether it's a stage 1 or it's all the way up to the crazy $14,000 thing. So it's follow that. It's kind of a safe bet. So what they recommend to do is an oil change at 50 miles. Go pretty easy. Don't go above like 4,000 RPMs that first time. Stay out of boost. Totally just stay out of it. Yeah, so once you cross that, you change your oil the first time, then you're using break-in oil. In the beginning, it's just mineral oil. So once you do your first break-in, first oil change, then you're using break-in oil, and you can start driving it a little bit harder, but you're still supposed to kind of take it easy. And that's where it's like really different for a lot of people. A lot of people are used to doing kind of a hard break-in like you're going to drive it, right?
Yeah, that way, like I said, the rings that are used to the conditions that they're going to see most of the time.
Exactly. Okay. It's like a feed bucket in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, exactly, you know, and it, like, I've always broken in my engines like I'm going to drive them. You know,
that's what I was told in college is, if you're gonna, it's a race car, drive it like a race car. If it's just a daily, drive it like you're gonna daily drive it.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's how I broke in all of my Hondas, all of my motorcycles. It's like, I let them do a couple of heat cycles, and then I'll change the oil, and then I'll start beating the crap out of it. Like,
that's about right.
And the biggest thing is, like, just don't stay at any one speed. Don't be an idiot. Don't ping it off the rev limiter over and over and whatever. Like, don't be surprised if you pop your motor then. But, you know, bringing it up towards red line, decelling from red line, all that kind of thing. That's, like, the best way to seat the rings. Because that's the whole point of it. You're trying to make the rings seat against the cylinder walls and have them love each other for the next 200,000 miles. Oh, there's a bouncy house up at the church. That's hilarious.
Oh, I think they're doing the trunk or treat thing.
That's the trunk or treat?
I think so.
Man, there's idiots everywhere. God damn. Okay, yeah, anyway. Enough of that nonsense. So, yeah, so far so good. I mean, granted, it's a whopping 37 miles on it now.
Yeah.
So a lot can happen in that time. But it's kind of funny, like, you had to drive it around quite a bit to get the brakes start working nicely again, because they were pretty covered in rust.
Yeah. What, 3 months? 2 months?
2 months.
2 months?
Yeah, I think it was about a 2-month deal that took us to build this thing. And it would have gone faster, but there was so much that, like, we had to order in that we discovered were problematic things. And
our schedule was outside of Mischief's garage.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, we don't get to just work on everything every 3 hours of the day that we have.
Yeah. Yep, this is very much a fun side thing for us.
Yeah, that's all done finally.
Yeah.
About time.
Yeah.
Nice. It's very nice, actually.
Yep, they did a good job on
Way
this.
better than what it was.
It's funny though, like, having the leak at the downpipe is kind of making me enjoy having a little bit of noise.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, shit. Now, like, maybe I do need to do a little more noisy exhaust on this.
Keep the leak.
Keep the leak. No. Is that, if you're outside, it doesn't sound the best.
No. I remember years ago somebody posted like, top easy mods to do to your Subaru and whatnot, and one of them was to put washers in between like a section of the exhaust and all that. It's like, so you're literally just creating a leak, so it's got a little bit of noise to it. You're not really doing anything positive for the car.
Oh my god, that was a recommendation? Yeah, let's just induce an exhaust leak. Did they call it performance, or did they call it a
it was
just a mod?
Just a DIY.
You know, somebody did it too.
Oh yeah. Oh no, the guy did. Like he had like, pictures and everything. It's like, no, don't do that.
Did it sound farty?
He didn't have a video of it. I never did it because I was logical. Like I could just build an exhaust for my car.
Right.
Yeah, she runs really good.
Yeah, seems to be pretty good. I think it might have a little miss. Not positive. Our roads are so crappy, it's hard to like.
Oh yeah, it's hard to tell. If
tell.
it's got like a little bit of a, you said like a miss, like just a little hesitation, or if it's
Just the road.
just the road, or your control arm bushings. Doesn't help.
No. Are they? Let's see. Do we have to worry about parking?
Sunday.
Are they still checking?
On Sundays.
So should we park right there?
Sure. Park wherever you want to park.
Park where I wanna. Sneakily leave your friends behind. Because their friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, they are no friends of mine. Yeah, I'm just gonna toss that fresh coil pack I have in and check that spark plug.
I think for Christmas I'm gonna buy you a flat brim hat.
Are you? Not a vape pen?
I could do that too. These aren't handicap, are they? Handicap eligible.
Yep, no misses right now. Sweet, we're gonna grab some grub.
Awesome.
All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. So this kind of wraps everything up now. We just finished up building this guy here, which you can see. Looking pretty good. We got the zipper on the side here. I did a little bit of stain work with trim, stuff like that, so it turned out pretty nice. Definitely like the color against the gray. So the gray wall is, it's new. It's taken a little bit of getting used to. I mean, we like it, but it's definitely different than the red. It's better for a lot of reasons. It's a little duller for the obvious reasons, but I think it'll work out really nice to just be more of a neutral color in the room. And we'll probably end up doing that back wall then as well, the one that's turned out more like a chrome than anything else. And in addition to that, we also did some nice stain work on the shelves and the cabinets that are over on the other side that you usually see behind us while we're doing a lot of filming and work, stuff like that. So thanks again for watching the video, and hope you guys enjoyed it. So this is kind of a transition video more than anything else. So expect to have a new build pretty quick here coming at you. In fact, it's actually in the garage right now, and that's why I'm filming with such a tight angle. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you guys soon.